Disclaimer, I will be talking about the forbidden A word, so take a deep breath and clutch your pearls now. But anyway, back to my point. AI hate is a form of performative morality and fake concern. Let's talk about it. There are a number of reasons that I've heard as to why people will crucify you if you don't hate AI or even if you are a fan of AI. And I'm going to talk about some of the most common criticisms I've heard and my rebuttals to all of them because I like to stir the pot sometimes. So let's go. Number one, the most common concern that I hear is the fact that AI is bad because of data centers. And here's the thing, do data centers have a negative impact on the environment? Yes, they do, unfortunately. And that is definitely a con. I'm not a fan of our beautiful planet being destroyed, but again, this is where the fake concern and the performative morality comes in, because at the end of the day, the same people who make these complaints are doing so on social media. Social media also uses data centers. Another example, streaming platforms also use data centers. And I know all of you complaining, especially on social media, I know none of you will be deleting your accounts. So next, my next common criticism that I've heard and my response to it, which is tied into the first complaint, but essentially AI being bad for the environment in general. And again, that is definitely a con. However, the argument about data centers and the impact on and its impact on the environment is not a sufficient reason to attack AI users, because at the end of the day, there are a number of tools and resources that we use in our daily lives that also have a negative impact on the environment, unfortunately. For example, if you drive a gasoline car, that is bad for the environment. A lot of traditional lighting systems also use non-renewable resources, which also end up being bad for the environment as well. And what are you going to do? Are you going to use candles 24/7 in your house? Are you going to be using a horse and a buggy to get to your destination? Next caller. Alrighty, the next common criticism I've heard, and someone has actually commented this on one of my videos before, another video of mine talking about AI, but the common criticism that I've heard is AI is displacing people and destroying people's homes. And that is indeed an unfortunate reality, and I don't fault anybody for having empathy for that. I also have empathy for that. But where the performative morality and the fake concern is coming in regards to people using that as a gotcha moment is the fact that AI is not the first system that has displaced people. For example, gentrification, that is a system that has displaced people for decades. And regardless of how you feel about it, it's not about how you feel about gentrification or, any of that. Essentially, my point that I'm trying to make is the fact that if you take away all forms of AI today, it's not going to magically stop the displacement of people. That is the point that I am trying to make. And the last common criticism that I will share with you, and this one in particular gets on my nerves, is AI ruins creativity and critical thinking, excuse me. And here's the thing. It does and it can for some people. It depends on who's using it. For me personally, I find that AI enhances my creativity and critical thinking skills because at the end of the day, I had those skills before AI and I use AI as a tool to enhance such things. Again, it depends on who is using it. AI is a tool. It is neutral. And tools are neutral until you as the human assigns meaning to it. And the reason I make this video is because I'm trying to emphasize the fact that regardless of how you feel about all of these things, this is happening. People need to remove their feelings around such things and take things for what they are and move accordingly. Regardless of how you feel about AI, the fact of the matter is that it's here to stay, it is part of the future, and you can either make it work for you or you can work against it and find yourself left behind, essentially. Learning AI is a tool, learning AI is a skill, and as always, pretty girls learn skills. And if you made it this far into the video, make sure you click the link in my bio and subscribe to my Substack, The Brainy Barbie Blueprint. That's where I was reading my points from my newest article. So make sure you subscribe to that. Make sure you also click the link in my bio to download my free guide, The Business Alchemy Blueprint, where I talk about the skills that you need to succeed in the future of work. And I am also offering one-on-one sessions called the Skill Stacker session, where me and you can talk one-on-one and create a game plan for you to navigate and succeed during these times.